Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. There is so much to talk about today in the Marvel Casino of Champions community. It's hard to even know where to start, but I thought this would be a good place to discuss. By the way, congrats to you from the KT1s to the Barrowmans, who are just really good at the Warlock fight. I have come to the conclusion that I will have to turn off Suicides and play the best I've ever played to have... apparently I'm allergic to it too. Any shot at taking him down. Part of me just wants to say, screw it. I've got 12 points. I'll wave in the towel and just have 12 points for my rewards. I'll probably change my mind before the end of the period, but man, when you have to time like 3 or 4 things at once, I just suck. I just suck at it. And I could try to lie to you and tell you that I'm good at it, but we know it'd be a lie anyway. So Joke 1004 started this discussion, gold income not sustainable with 6-star rank 4 champions. I've spent a good amount of money on the last 4th of July offers, and I would like to rank champions with those rank up materials. But I'm not able to since I'm out of gold. How is this possible? I could buy 4 to 5 full AAA games for this money. 4 to 5 full AAA games. I don't understand what that means. Is that a baseball thing or like a console? I'm sure some of you get it. But Kabam can't make sure that we have enough of the most basic resource in this game, please. So my response to Joke, first of all, would be that's how it's designed. They're giving the same amount of gold for 6 stars that they did for 4 stars 7 years ago. Meaning 1 million gold is $100, which does not go far at all, especially when you're taking 6 stars to rank 4. This is also why Kabam is probably going to continue to promote the $10 for 1 million gold, which feels like 90% off. And so if you buy $100 worth of gold, it is 10 million. But, of course, they also want you to grind your soul away in the arena, which a lot of people refuse to do. And I don't blame them. My soul has left my body for years now, thanks to the arena. And then, of course, run arena incursions. The gold is there. It's just not in modes that you want to play. Personally, until recently, I would have rather swan dived into an active volcano than sit down to grind the arena. That's a great phrase, Wicket329. But I noticed that my gold stockpile was dropping fairly quickly and knew I had to do it if I wanted to keep ranking the champions I wanted to when I wanted to do it. So I found a good show to put on in the background with a huge backlog of content and settled in. Honestly, it hadn't been terrible, plus my unit stash is growing rapidly. I'm up over 3,000 just this month, which has me on track to be able to purchase Cyber Weekend deals without having to spend if I choose. Now, Wicket, congratulations. Good for you. My guess is a lot of people don't have that time or motivation, of course. I run incursions for every milestone and featured arenas for every milestone almost every week. Sometimes I can even get some basic arena milestones, but there's only 24 hours a day. With a full-time job and family, you can't play all day. This is the first time I'm experiencing these gold issues, and it's not only me. So Wicket and Joke go back and forth, and then Demon's Fire says another one. And Grand Old Kai says another one. It's concerning how many topics are popping up about gold. I myself consider my gold supply to be rather small, but that's only because I barely play the game. I'm sure I could probably have a lot more if I wanted to enough. Though, why is Halls of Fortune, if it still exists, Black ISO Store exclusive? That's a good question. So just ignore these posts since it's apparently not an issue, only because some people aren't affected. The sheer number of posts should be alarming. But who am I to judge? Common sense doesn't seem to be too common nowadays. Shots fired! Joke is not throwing jokes at this point. He's trying to throw facts. Colin Whitworth, 69. There's always some resource that lags. ISO, gold, tier 2 alpha, whatever. Resource management is part of the overall challenge of MCOC. There are times when I have everything to rank up a champ except for one item that I do not have a way to farm at that moment. So I will have to wait. Last time I checked, I am still alive. So waiting is not fatal in this respect. That got a little dark and a little existential. Joke, I feel like you're just living on this forum, bud. I mean, I guess that makes sense since, you started this post, but it's getting real off the wall. So, of course, not fatal freaking game, but I have 20 plus catalysts expiring before I bought deals. So... this is going off the rails. The point of this, though, is that Kabam Jax had to be daddy, essentially. He had to come in, and he had to manage the infighting. Because if we go to the last page of this very long thread, Look at this. Garrett says, I'll admit for a long time I had 60, 70 million in stockpile, but with the July 4th offers combined with Lions Quest tickets for Map 8, it's dwindling a fair bit. I run arena multiple times a week and do incursions every 5 days, but my gold stockpile is seriously failing. And this is by design. So, here's Kabam Jax, a.k.a. the dad who's breaking up the fights between the kids. All right, everyone. Let's cool this thread down a bit. I can see him saying that with, like aviator shades, like. All right. Let's cool this thread down a bit. As always, you can be frustrated. But let's make sure that frustration doesn't manifest in attacks of other forum users. Hot damn. We don't need to assign blame or point fingers. This will serve as your warning. Keep the comments on topic or the thread goes bye-bye. Thank you to those of you who have proposed potential solutions. I'd love to see more edit proposed solutions for OP. Kabam Jax, you know. It's a long week for a lot of people. And I'm sure it's frustrating. But remember, Kabam wants you to be gold desperate. They want you to be gold poor. Either you're going to give your time to the game, which provides more loyalty to them, or you're going to swipe that credit card, and purchase more unit offers. There's really only two solutions. Play with your time or play with your wallet. And I get that's frustrating, but it is the reality of the economy of the game. Kabam has given us so much more in the economy of the game now in the daily specials, but gold is not one of those things. And so they know the Sigsto market continues to be Sigflated. They know the gold market continues to be Goldflated. And they want people to be super desperate for rank 4 6 stars. They also know that rank 4 6 stars typically in matches much faster in Battlegrounds than rank 3 6 stars, but especially rank 5 5 stars. I will say, though, I'm not a top 1,000 Battlegrounds player by any means, but I was able to take on some rank 4 6 stars with 565 5-star defenders and still do pretty well, particularly if you're talking about defenders like Guardian, defenders like Korg, right? The list goes on and on. So Kabam Jax had to break up another fight. He's the dad we need, and I guess the dad we deserve, because Kabam Mike's the deadbeat dad that probably should be in jail. A weird way to end a video, and yet, given the nature of the forums, it felt pretty appropriate. Have a great rest of your night, morning, evening, whatever time you chose to click on this video. I appreciate that you did, and thanks to Brian Shadowstrike, as always, for keeping me updated with the forums.